Okay, I'm locked in. Every single day I be locked in. Focused all the way, man, I'm locked in. From the time I wake, I be locked in. I don't need no break. Okay. Let's play. Okay. I say ain't nothing but my grind on my mind. See, we started with nothing, then we climb, then we gonna keep bucking till we finally shine. Indeed, I keep them ducking, baby, time after time. I say ain't nothing but my grind on my mind. See, we started with nothing, then we climb, then we gonna keep bucking till we finally shine. Indeed, I keep them ducking, baby, time after time. I said it's getting hotter out that flame I came. They try to stop me, straight up block me through that pain I've gained. A newer way, pursue my rays. Look, I don't cry no more. I just load up my mind and let my grind go show. Cause I'm locked in. Every single day I be locked in. Focused all the way, man, I'm locked in. From the time I wake, I be locked in. I don't need no break. Okay. Let's play. Sorry, ain't no conforming. They'll know when I come for them. They don't know what I'm forming. They get low while I'm soaring. Ain't nothing about abnormal. No, he abnormal. Bad for you, ask for who doubts I shout. I'm asked for you. No debate, I flow grade 8. Luckily they with me now. Sit back, watch a procreate. I spit raps that'll glow through hate. Stay focused on your biz and don't you ever focus. Stay focused on your biz and don't you ever focus. I'm locked in. Every single day I be locked in. Focused all the way, man, I'm locked in. From the time I wake, I be locked in. I don't need no break. Okay. Let's play. Okay. Let's play.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Sip the Tally Films. I'm your host, Coach Evans, and this is our Week 10 recap of the Baltimore Ravens defeating the Minnesota Vikings by a score of 27-19. And so I'm just going to run through a bunch of numbers that I get with my little subscription, my little extra subscription to a certain website that some people like and don't like, but a bunch of numbers there. And whether the grade, we can argue about the grades or whatnot, but the actual numbers, they don't lie. So before we get into it, I want to say what's up to everybody that came through. And I opened StreamYard today, and they had this thing about they're on Mars and saying vertical streams are now live. So how does the vertical stream look? If you're on vertical, give me a thumbs up and let me know if it looked good. And all of our regular folks, hey, we still good over here too. We still good on this side as well. So I don't really know how it works. I'll go back and look at it once this is over with. But vertical, and I think vertical is more so for the people that like be on the phone and whatnot. Because TikTok was so big that everybody trying to emulate TikTok. But this is where we at, man. So I do both, and whatever it takes to grow the platform, that's what we're gonna do. First up was Bazel. He was first in the chat. And shortly after that, it was Gene. Then I came in because actually I was still watching my premiere before they even got in here. The premiere for the Red Zone video that I just did. Trav says, "What's up? Appreciate you for coming through." Who else we got? Who is this? C Iron, appreciate you. Ravenville, We definitely back at it. We back at it. Trying to get this knocked out before Sudden and Alex come at you at 6:30. And remember we talked about that last week. I don't know if y'all forgot, but we're gonna try to take you up until 6:30 with Sudden and Alex. And I didn't think I was gonna make it. Didn't think I was gonna make it. I just didn't think I was gonna make it. This was a rough weekend. It's a rough weekend, but I'm here. Yesterday, I heated extremely well yesterday doing the live stream, but yesterday was rough. Yesterday was rough. So let's keep going. Michael is confused as hell. I don't know why. Maybe it's the vertical stream. I'm not sure. I don't even know how it look. Where my phone? Let me see if I can see how it look. Let me see. Let me see. Let me get on here and see if I can see how it look. My videos live. That ain't working. Oh well, I ain't finna mess nothing up. I'll see it eventually. What up, Chris? Appreciate you for coming through. She locked in as well. King Blaze, what's good? What's good? Moggs was dropping a bunch of comments in the video a minute ago. Has some great points. Well, hello again, Tila. Well, hello again. Next up, we got Daryl. What's good? See who else? Pretty girl TLB, she locked in as well. Appreciate you for coming through. Appreciate you, so I can teach you a little something. I can learn you a little something. That's about most of them. Let's see. Matt D, what's good, Matt? Appreciate you. Urban Closer. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all a little story real quick. So before I get to it, I was at work on lunch break, and so I hit a program just to have it on, while I was playing, while I was doing some work at work, and I saw that people were looking for some of you guys. I wasn't over there for about 3 or 4 minutes, but I saw that people were looking for some of you guys. I just want y'all to know I appreciate y'all. That's all. I'm gonna leave it at that. They were looking and wondering. I 3 names I saw individually called, like where they at, where they been. And it was the 3 ladies that came to the Miami game. So I know for sure that you guys are probably missed over there, but I understand your stance. And hey, stand on business. So with that being said, what up, Q? Can't go ISO, Tevin, Jared, Blackston. Let's get into it. Melanated one. I said let's get into it. I'm still looking at names. All right, we're gonna get on into it. If I missed you, hey, charge it to my head, down my heart. World class, what's good? So let's get into this. These are some numbers from, like I said, from PFF. And we're gonna try to just compare, the 2 teams and whatnot. Let me get that off so we can see. And we'll go through it. So I don't know how well this looks on the vertical stream, but on the regular stream, it's big enough where I can see it. And it got to be big enough where I can see it. So let's run through these numbers real quick. A lot of numbers from yesterday. Total points, 27-19. Us, total plays, 66-61. I'm going to skip a lot of that analytic stuff, because some of it I understand, some of it I don't. Even being a football junkie myself, some of the analytics I don't understand them. Like I want to take this first one, like average EPA per play, 0.013. And then the Vikings had .negative. There ain't much difference in them 2 numbers. So is one good, one bad? I don't freaking know. I have no idea. But anyway, total yards, the Vikings outgained us in total yards. They had more average yards per play, 5.7 to 4.9. First downs, we did have more first downs than them, 23-18. And as a rule, when I was OCing, one of our weekly goals was to get 20 first downs. I felt like if we can get 20 first downs, we could win the game. And with the NFL game, I feel like 25-ish first downs would be what you need to win the game. But in my OCing career, I think we lost 1 game where we got 20 first downs. And keep in mind, the high school game is shorter than the NFL game. The high school game is 12 minutes a quarter, so that's 3-6. That's 12. That's basically a quarter less than the NFL game. And getting 23 first downs to me is a big number. Rushing first downs, 10 to their 5. Passing first downs was the same, and then penalty first downs, 3 apiece. Third down efficiency, which is a number that I feel like we need to win every game. 40 to 60% is what you need. We were at 40%. They were at 29, which is great. Fourth down efficiency, I don't think we went for it on the fourth down, so that's why it's 0. And they were at 22%. Possessions, we had 13, they had 11. Normally, possessions be 1 away from each other. But in this case, remember, they fumbled the kickoff. So we got an extra possession on them. Average plays per drive, 6, basically 6 apiece. Average yards per drive, they got us by 7. Points per drive, we got them by 3/10. Red zone possessions, which was the focus of the video right before this. We had 4, they had 4. Red zone plays 15 to 11, and we just got to get better in the red zone. We got to. There's no way to sugarcoat it. We got to get better in the red zone, and with the play of our guards, that's hard. That's hard. With the play of our guards, that's real hard to do. All right. Red zone scoring efficiency. Now, how are you 125%? I think that's a typo. Yeah, it's tough to be 125% on anything. It's 100 and lower. 100 and lower. And then goal to goal possessions, we had 3, they had 2. Goal to goal plays, we had 5, they had 6. Goal to goal TDs, we had 2, and field goals 1. Now, even though we kicked all them field goals, some of those plays didn't come in the red zone. Some of those plays still in the red zone. Sports Talk takes it. I'm glad I caught you. Man, I still see some alarming signs from the coaching staff. Absolutely horrible. Yeah, we have some issues in both, but I also think that I think Todd's doing a good job. I ain't gonna say great, but I think Todd's doing a good job. And there were some drives where Todd was in his bag yesterday. There were some drives where Todd was in his bag yesterday. Now, the overall coaching staff, yeah, okay. John said some stuff at the press conference that I felt him. I feel like he was right in him. Like, but it ain't often that I feel like he ain't sugarcoating and bull stuffing us. He actually being genuine. And I felt like he said some stuff today that was actually genuine. I forgot what it was. I meant to clip it for this show, but I forgot. But he did say some stuff that I felt like was genuine in the press conference today. All right, turnovers. The Vikings had 3, which is good for us. We had none. That's always a good thing. When we win a turnover battle, we're a different kind of team. So now if we can keep winning the turnover battle and add some sacks, hey, we're gonna be cooking in. If we can win a turnover battle and add some sacks, we can be cooking in. Because remember, that year we won a Triple Crown, we led the league in sacks and turnovers and scoring defense. So we can add some sacks to these turnovers. We can cook them with Crisco then. Cooking with Crisco. What up, Hawk? What up, Hawk? Yeah, I can see it on my screen, but I can't really tell how I look in the what's called. Do y'all see 2 different streams or y'all see 1? I see 2 on my screen. Do y'all see 2 or 1? All right, interception return yards, 27. Fumbles lost. Wait a minute. This can't be right. This can't be right. Because on the fumbles lost, they lost a fumble on the kickoff. So they should have a 1 right here. We didn't. They lost a fumble on the kickoff. Maybe they didn't count special teams. But they lost that fumble on kickoff. And we did have 2 fumbles, but both of them went out of bounds. I'll show y'all in a minute. No, I'm going to show y'all that. I'm going to tell you about it. The first play where Keaton got that toss, and he kind of that first play where Keaton got the toss and he fumbled the ball out of bounds. I was at the Jacksonville game, and the way his foot hit the ground was the exact same way his foot hit the ground in Jacksonville, and it scared the bejesus out of me. That was the exact same way. The exact same way his foot hit the ground when he threw that ball out of bounds. That was the exact same way it happened in Jacksonville, and it scared the crap out of me. I was at the Jacksonville game when it happened. All right, turnovers on downs. They had 3 penalties. We only had 5. Now, all year long, we've been doing a decent job with penalties. And we only had 5 this game for 62. They had 13 for 103. And I still think some of our penalties was bogus. Pass interference on Rowe. Pass interference on, was it Nate or Marlowe, that I felt like was BS as well. And I feel like we should have had another turnover on Rowe's interception. Rowe's interception was a heck of a play. A heck of a play. But let's keep rolling. Total touchdowns, 2 apiece, which, you know, we got to do more than that because we was in the red zone or driving a lot. But hopefully they'll fix that. But with that guard play, it's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough to call plays to hide 2 guards. I can see hiding 1, but you got to hide both of them and your center small. That's tough. That's tough to do. Tough to do. 2-point conversions, we got 1. They didn't get theirs. Trick plays. I think our trick play. What trick play? The toss to Lamar was our trick play. I don't know what trick play they ran. The toss to Lamar on 3rd and 1. That was our trick play. All right, rushing plays 36-17. Run the ball. Net rushing 146, which is good. I think Derek had 70. They had 110. Average yards per rush, damn, 6.5 for them. That ain't good. And then 3 yards before contact, that ain't good either. 3 yards after contact, that ain't good. But I will say what's terrible is that our guys only get 1.5 yards before contact. That means they're getting hit at the line of scrimmage or behind. I know it was one game, Derrick Henry had 0 yards rushing before contact. That means he was getting hit at the line every play or behind every play. So you got to get better now. But again, the guards. Explosive runs, which are 10+ yards. They had 6, we had 3. Yards on those explosive runs, they had 89 to our 49. TFL on rushing attempts, we had 2 and they had 1. So we had 2 TFLs, they had 1 TFL. Now you see the yards lost right there, -2 and -6. Scramble yards. Lamar didn't run much, which is good. But McCarthy had to run much because he was forced out the pocket a lot, and he had 38 rushing yards. Design QB run 6-1. Missed tackles forced. That's a key component. Your big rushers in the NFL force a lot of missed tackles, i.e. Jonathan, the running back for the Colts, Jonathan Taylor, JT. He leads the league in missed tackles force, and you see what he's doing right now. I think he's 7 yards ahead of Saquon's pace from last year. 7 yards. Let me see what Jeremiah said. Woodson was saying the backside end wasn't respecting Lamar's boot possibility. Okay, I haven't watched the well, Wilson's on the radio, so you probably listened to the radio if Wilson said that. Wilson said that. What up, Jose? What's up? Appreciate you for coming through. Hey, y'all, let me know when it's like 25 after, so we can try to start shutting this thing down, so we can go over to Purple Rain Podcast. Let me know when we get to about 25 out, and we might not even make it to 25. I might be close to through with this thing. All right, passing plays. Which side we on? Okay, passing plays. We had 30, they had 44. Passing yards, they outpassed us 248 to 176. And again, some of the pass interference plays don't count for passing yards, but again, some of them joints was bogus. In my opinion. They completed 20 balls. We completed 17. So look at the completion percentage. He already didn't have a great completion percentage. It was like 50-something%. And Lamar had 72. And his is just going to go down even further. It's just going to go down some more. At 48 this game. Lamar was at 59. Lamar wasn't great, but that was 3 drops as well, too. So if you put them 3 drops in there, Lamar is 20 for 29, and that completion percentage is a lot higher. Let's see. Grab my hand in the calculator. He would have been 69% had he completed those other passes instead of 59%. You see, they got us for 4 drops. They don't have us for 3. They got us for 4 drops. And then batted pass, we batted 5 balls down, which is great. That's a great thing to get the balls batted down like that. It helps the DBs, it helps the offensive line, and especially if they happen on 3rd down. All right, this column right here, average depth of target. I don't want to go through that. Explosive passes, 4 and 4. Yards on explosive passes. They had 138. We had 88. Pressures allowed. 31 pressures. They allowed 31 pressures. I'm gonna tell you a name that was actually back there getting some heat. I'm gonna type it in the chat box. Those two boys right there, they was eating. They was eating yesterday. 31 pressures, but we only had one sack. 31 pressures, but we only had one sack. It's hard to complain when you get 31 pressures. It's hard. It's hard to complain. Hard. And pressures, and if you don't know, pressures for PFF is quarterback hits, hurries, and it's one more category. It's quarterback hits, hurries, and maybe sacks. I think it's quarterback hits, hurries, and sacks. So that's what pressures means for PFF. All three of those categories together. Oh, matter of fact, you can see it right here. You can see it add up. 15 hurries, 9 hits, and 3 and 1 sack. There it is. There it is right there. Unblocked force pressures and missed tackles on force pass plays. So all the explanation for these pressures are right up under the numbers. They're right up under the numbers. So it should add up. Let's see. 1, 8, 11. Yeah, that's it. That's it. All right, let's go up to this last column we got over here. Oh, we got 2 columns left. Oh, we don't care about the kickoffs and stuff. And this is special teams right here. So we through with this. We through with this. So I appreciate y'all for going through that with me. Let's go back to the main screen. And I can bring up my other things so you don't see what's all going on this screen. Let me throw this up there. So a lot of us were clamoring for Keaton Mitchell to get touches, and rightfully so. But John said in the press conference, it's hard to take carries from Derrick Henry. And I agree with that 100%. It's hard to take carries from Derrick Henry. And like I said, I agree with that 100%. It's tough. It's tough to do. But this is Keaton's probably best carry of the game right here. And let's kind of see what the blocking did in relation to it. All right, so we got trips left bunch, trips left bunch pistol. Matter of fact, you know what? I'll call this like I would call it if I was still coordinating. I'll give you my play call for it. So it'd be UC. The UC would stand for under center because we rattle under center. It'd be gun left bunch, tight, and the tight would be because D Hop is tight on the other side. F motion. I'm sorry, F short motion. And this will be ISO. This will be 35 ISO. It'll be 35 ISO. And you see the blocking development. We got a hat on a hat. Valele, Roger, the only one really missed. Lindenbaum there, Voorhees, Ronnie, Andrews, and Pat one-on-one with the backer. That's the isolation right there. Trying to kick everybody out, trying to kick everybody that way, and isolate the linebacker on the fullback. That's what ISO is. But I love the way they did it from that way with a little wind back, because normal ISO goes there. But they doing a little wind back on it. So like I'm saying, Todd getting in his bag, doing a little stuff different. Because when you see Keaton come off this side, the tendency is to get over here. And that's going to create better leverage for Pat Ricard to get that block. Pat got in there and made sure he got on the right side because he knew it was a cutback. That's why he kind of slow played it and made sure he got the right leverage. And look, Keaton hit it right off his butt. Now turn on the speed. Turn on the speed. Which was a great play by him on that one. Great play by all of them. That's probably our best blocked run play of the game right there. All right. One more thing we're going to get to, and then we're going to roll. Hold on. Tripping. Don't trip. Let me close this. Let me get what I need up real quick in the background, and then we're going to be ready to roll. Where is it? All right, here we go. All right, now we're just going to look at some numbers from the insights on NFLplus.com. And this is for both teams, so this ain't just to us. This is for both teams. Quarterbacks are now 0-13 when making their first career start against Lamar Jackson. So J.J. McCarthy, that was his first start versus Lamar. L. How they do it? L. L. L's versus going against L. That's what it is. And next, Derrick Henry recorded 75 rushing yards on 20 carries against the Vikings, pushing his career total to 12,127 yards, moving him into 15th place on the NFL's all-time rushing list, surpassing Hall of Famers Franco Harris and Thurman Thomas. If you youngsters, if you don't know who Thurman Thomas was, he was an animal. On those teams, the Bills went 4 straight Super Bowls. Thurman Thomas was Marshall Faulk before Marshall Faulk was Marshall Faulk. That's what it was. He was Marshall Faulk before Marshall Faulk was. Now, this last little part right here. 4 years of high school football. Derrick Henry had 12,124 yards. If I'm not mistaken, this is his 11th or 12th year in the NFL. He's just now passing this number. Just now passing this number. In high school, Derrick, go look at his high school highlights. It looked like Goliath out there running the football with a bunch of Davies with no rock, a bunch of Davies with no slingshot. That's what it looked like. He just running through people, running over people, running past people, running by people. All right, Lamar Jackson, 14 touchdowns, one interception in his first 5 games. Trying to remember, did he have a one? Yeah, he had one to Bateman. No, that was 2-point conversion to Bateman. He had one yesterday, so he should be 15-1. Should be 15-1 now. So that's good. Jackson is the 4th player in NFL history with at least 14 touchdown passes and no more than 1 interception in their first 5 games of the season. Him, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Y.A. Tittle. Only 3. Won the mark. Appreciate you, Kwame. Appreciate it. Thurman. Hey, speaking of Tecmo Bowl, Thurman, Bo Jackson, Marcus Allen. And it was a shame that Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson was on the same team. That was we used to ban the Raiders. Back where I'm from, we used to ban the Raiders. You couldn't play with the Raiders. You couldn't. It was too much comp. And what comp mean for us is too many good people on the same team. So that let me know you know about youth football. Them big kids in youth football, they had to have a birth certificate with them because everybody see them come like, he too old. He go to birth certificate right here. Nope. Birth certificate right here. All right. And what I love about this is we're finally letting Lamar have quick passing game. That's a plus. And I'll read this. It says Lamar Jackson threw quick passes under 2.5 seconds on 65.5% of his attempts against the Vikings, the second highest rate of his career. The negative part of this is, and it hadn't bit us in the butt yet, but if you go back and watch the All 22, and I don't know if I'm going to get to highlight it, when D-Hop out there, they sitting on them short routes. D-Hop had a catch that if it was thrown flat, it been a pick 6. But Lamar put touch on it, he caught the ball. There was also a route that I think Van Ginkel batted down, that if that ball comes out, that may have been a pick 6 as well. And then I saw last week versus the Dolphins, D-Hop ran a dig 10-yard in. The cornerback didn't respect it at all. He jumped it and ran the dig for him, but the ball went somewhere else. So D-Hop's usage has to be strategic. It has to be strategic because people are sitting on short routes with D-Hop because they know he can't run past them. So his only option is just to go up and make a spectacular catch. But I do love the fact that we're finally incorporating the short passing game with Lamar. So now that should bring safeties up, and we should at least get some balls over the top. Now, there was one play in this game, and I probably should have showed y'all that one, that it was a play action. I think I might have put it on Twitter. It was a play action with 22 personnel. I think Zay might have been the only receiver out there. And we faked the ISO. And on Lamar's, he faked it, set up, and threw the ball. There was no hesitation. There was no nothing. That was a beautifully executed play. And Zay caught it for like 15 yards. But that's football right there. You got the play action. You sucked in all the all the linebackers, and then you hit Zay in front of the safeties. That's football there. The Vikings had 8 false start penalties in their own home. We had none. We had 0. Vikings had 8. We had none. None at all, which is great. Especially, remember the reports in the preseason when they were saying we kept jumping off sides with our new cadence and stuff like that? This is because Skol be loud. That's the Vikings lit chant. That Skol be loud, like really loud. So let's see. And that's it right there. That's the end of it. So I will say this. Hey, this is our first vertical stream. I don't know how many we'll do, but if we over here on stream, y'all will do it. I don't think the vertical streams will work when I have like guests. So like when we do the roundup tomorrow and or the Chalk Talk Wednesday, I don't think the vertical stream will work. But hey, if y'all like it, I like it, and we're gonna use it when it fits the purpose. So with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all for coming out. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. We're about 10 minutes away from oh yeah, points. Let me give y'all some points. Hold on. How many likes we got? Let's see how many likes we got. Don't leave yet. Let's see how many likes we got. Let's see if I hit the vertical stream. That ain't work. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to go see it myself so I can see what it look like. Give me 1 second. Then I'm gonna give y'all some points. So hit the like button if you haven't done it yet. Well, all right, let's go. Let's see. Let's see what I look like over here. Hope we don't get no double sound. Live. Oh, here we go. All right, this is a regular recap. We got 46 likes on this one. And then if I hit the vertical one, oh, that didn't work. So it must be the same stream. All right, so 50 points. Let's do this. 50 points. We're going to get 50 points. Go to 25, we're going to do 50. We're going to do 25 and do 50. Then we're going to go get us get you a little downtime. And at 6:30, we'll meet over there at PRP. And when you go to PRP, if you go, put it in the chat box that coach sent you. If you go to PRP, put it in the chat box when you get in there that coach sent you. Let's see. Loyalty. Here we go. All right. Hopefully the points working today because they was tripping yesterday. 25 confirmed. 50 confirmed. All right. With that being said, hey, so I'm gonna go back and see how the vertical one look. You got 97? Who got 97? Combined, you got 90. Where you got 97 at, Ravenville? Where you get 97 from? I see 106 people in here. Forget it. I'm gonna give 100. I see 106 people in here. I'm gonna give 100. So 75 and 100. All right. Merry Christmas to y'all. Peace and love, y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all over at PRP when I forgot to put the comments up there. My bad. I should have had the comments going the whole time. I forgot to click that. Sorry.